If you want to buy a wireless pair of ANC earbuds but you don't want to spend too much money, then here we have the JLab GoPop ANC earbuds. Not only do these come with ANC, but they also come with up to 7 hours of battery life, come in a range of colours, and are some of the smallest earbuds I've ever tested, and they only cost $30. Plus it's got a pretty neat trick up its sleeve too, so let's check them out. Before we go any further, I should point out that JLab have sent me these to review, but they're not paying for or sponsoring this video, so you are as always going to get my honest opinion. Looking at the design and fit of these first, because from a size perspective, these are some of the smallest earbuds I've ever tested. Even the case itself is tiny. It's only just over 2 inches wide, so you can put it, well, pretty much anywhere. And then when you get to the earbuds in the case, well, they're really small as well, and they're super light too. They weigh just over 4 grams each. And if you compare that against something like the Sony WF-C510s, well, they weigh 4.6 grams, so these are lighter than that, and those Sonys are twice the price of these. So that's pretty impressive. So that makes these super light for wearing, and when you do put these in your ears, they fit really far in your ears. Like, honestly, it feels half the time like you're not wearing them, and as far as earbuds go, they're really discreet. Certainly more discreet than STEM style earbuds. They also come with 3 different ear tip sizes, so the medium ones are installed by default, and there's a small pair and a large pair as well to help you get the best fit. I would say that their compact size makes them particularly well suited to those of you with smaller ears. Controlling these earbuds is really easy, where you can use a single, double, triple and a long press to trigger various actions. You can also change what each action does in the JLab mobile app. And triggering the touch controls, which on some earbuds can be a bit hit or miss, on these is actually really easy because you've got a nice flat surface on the top, so touching it in your ear is really easy to do. Typically for me, I don't have all the actions because I just get easily confused between single, double, triple and long press, so I tend to disable a few of those and then just have simple commands like a symbol and a double tap for play, pause, skip track forwards and backwards. And then I have the long press for changing the different noise cancellation modes, which we'll get to later. But touch controls on these, really good. Other features of these do come with Bluetooth 5.3, and they support multi-point, so you can be connected up to 2 devices at the same time. From a codec perspective, they do only support SBC though, there is no AAC support with these earbuds. Having said that, I have been testing these with an iPhone and they sound fine. These earbuds are also IP55 waterproof, which means not only are they waterproof such that you can go down and get sweaty down the gym or get caught out in the shower, but they're dust proof as well. So you don't have to worry about if you're going down the beach or the park or anywhere else. Now that's quite unusual in a pair of earbuds, especially ones that are this cheap, for them to be both waterproof and dustproof. And we'll go do a mic test now so you can hear what these are going to sound like if you have to take a call on these. You now listen to a mic test of the JLab GoPop ANC earbuds so you can hear what it would sound like if you had to take a call on these in a quiet room. Quiet rooms are quite easy, so let's switch to a noisy one where it's a bit harder. So you will now listen to some ambient coffee shop noise playing in the background. If I now switch to the mics on the earbuds, you're now hearing how well the mics on these earbuds cancel that background noise and make my voice still clear and well heard. Battery life on these are really good as well because you'll get up to 7 hours of battery life if you have ANC turned off. If you do enable ANC, you can drop that by an hour and you get 6 hours. If you include the case, you'll get a total of 24 hours with ANC off, and if you add ANC on, then you'll get that drop down to 21 hours. Still, that's really impressive for a case and pair of earbuds of this size. It also comes with fast-ish charging, where a 10-minute charge will give you 1 hour of playback. And when you do need to charge these, well, there's no wireless charging, and there's actually no USB-C cable that comes with these in the box, because the USB cable is integrated into the case. So in the bottom here, you can see the USB-C plug, just comes undone, and then you plug that into, well, whatever you want to charge it from. So from a convenience perspective, that is really good. Just be careful that you don't break the cable, because once you do, you won't be able to use the case again. So pros and cons for the convenience there. Moving on to the sound of these, and inside these are a pair of 10mm dynamic drivers. That gives you pretty good sound. You can go into the JLab mobile app and you can use one of the EQ presets that they've got, or you can switch to a custom EQ. The custom EQ, there's like a 10-band EQ and you can change to whatever your preference is. I would say that you don't get the same level of control using the custom EQ as you do if you use one of their presets. So I tended to just leave it in the JLab signature profile in most music and it was fine. And if you want something a little more bass heavy, you can use their bass boost EQ instead. Now, to be fully transparent, these are not going to sound as good as more expensive earbuds, but for the price, these sound really good. There is plenty of bass, like there's enough bass, the vocals are clear, it's a pleasant listening experience, it's not harsh, it's not shrill, there's no lack of bass. I mean, that's already negative, so flipping it on a positive way, there's enough bass, there's a bit of a thump, especially if you bass boost it in an EQ, vocals are clear, instruments are clear, these are a pleasant pair of earbuds to listen to, especially at this price. Now moving on to noise cancelling, and these earbuds have both ANC and transparency mode. Now not only do they have ANC, but it's variable ANC as well. And certainly I've seen earbuds that are costing 2 or 3 times the price that haven't had that feature. So to have that on these is pretty impressive. So you can not only turn ANC on, but you can choose the amount and how strong you want that ANC to be. To be honest though, I tend to not bother with any of those variable ANC modes, and I tend to just whack it up to max and leave it there. And when you do, it actually blocks out a fair amount of noise. So the rumble of passing cars, or if you're on a bus or a train, they cancel out a decent amount of that background noise. So it's not going to cancel out the background noise as much as more expensive earbuds or headphones. But the fact that you've got ANC on these earbuds at all at a price of $30 is impressive. And the fact that you can use it certainly cancels out a lot of that background noise more than not having it at all. I would be quite happy with ANC levels what these have on a pair of earbuds costing 2 or 3 times the price. Moving on to transparency mode, and JLab call it Be Aware mode. This also has a variable slider for deciding how much of the outside noise you want to let into your earbuds. It works well, although I would say that it does sound a little bit like you're listening to your outside world through a tin can. So it's functional, if not exceptional. Still, for $30 to get it at all is pretty impressive. How many times have I said impressive in this video? I don't know what other words to use apart from impressive, because it just astounds me that you can get this for this price now. So should you buy the JLab GoPop ANC earbuds? Well, I think for the price, these are awesome because they're super comfortable to wear, they've got decent battery life, they've got good sound, and they've got ANC to boot, and they only cost $30. So if you want the most amount of features for the least amount of price, then I don't think you can go far wrong with these. So I will leave purchase links to them in the description down below so that you can go check them out for yourself. If you do want to check out some other options though, then be sure to check out the link up here. Thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and share it. Consider subscribing if you're not. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.